great to meet you back, and we're back for another EMS series. Today we are joined with the Lake Region Ambulance, and we are going to be interviewing some paramedics. So, you want to introduce yourself?
My name is Isaac Bennett. I'm one of the paramedics that work here at Lake Region Ambulance.
How long have you been a paramedic?
I've been a paramedic for 6 years. What we do is we sit and wait for 911s to come in. They page overhead and on the radios here that we use too. When we are waiting for calls to come in, we usually are busy doing paperwork and cleaning and maintaining the facility. But when calls come in, then we go to the areas that people need us. Emergencies can range from stubbed toes, honestly, to full-on cardiac arrests where it's life and death situations. So you kind of never know what's going to come in because nothing's really scheduled. So it depends on where you go. I took my schooling down in Texas, which was a very focused course. And so when I went to the course I went, it was pretty much school from Monday to Friday, all day, where some courses are like you only show up to classes on Wednesdays. So mine only took 32 weeks for my paramedics and 11 weeks to get my EMT before that. My favorite part, the most rewarding part is the skills you learn and the people you help. It is a nice skill set to have because I can take it anywhere, so I don't have to, I have that job security there as long as I keep my skills up. And then the rewarding part is helping people. My advice is make sure that you're willing to serve people that are ungrateful, because sometimes they expect you to be Superman, and sometimes you can't be Superman. It depends on which inside jokes. For instance, one of my coworkers and I, when I first started working here, one of our inside jokes is that our jackets don't have names on them. Because the inside joke is we got in trouble one time from a former manager because the jackets we were wearing didn't have our names on them, so people wouldn't be able to tell that we're with the ambulance, even though when we show up on scene we go, hey, I'm such and such, I'm with the ambulance. But we needed the names on the jackets. Suggesting.
My name is Shawn Rueda, paramedic here with Lake Region Ambulance Service.
How long have you been a paramedic?
26 years. Jesus. Normal day activities involves us doing brake checks in the morning. Some of us are better at it than others. And taking 911 calls. And a lot of transfers back and forth from Grand Forks to Devil's Lake, vice versa. For me, it was a little bit different because so much has changed in the past couple of decades that when I took the EMT all the way to paramedic, what we did was just go to school in the hospital. But now it has to be an associate's degree. So like the other paramedics that work here, they have to get an associate's degree to become a paramedic. And in the future, we're looking it to be a bachelor's degree.
What would you say your favorite and most rewarding part of your job is?
Helping people. Take the EMT course first, work with some either volunteer or do some flex time with full-time service. Find out if this is for you, because it's not for everybody. Some of the things that we have to endure and see is not for everybody. They just can't have that in their life. Probably my favorite patient that I've ever had is I got to treat a tiger many years ago. Somebody brought a tiger to the ambulance building because it was sick. So we needed to start an IV on a tiger, and they're not very happy about having needles stuck in them. So we couldn't do it, so we needed to transport it, so we had to bring it to the emergency room. Normally we don't take animals in the back of an ambulance, but this was different circumstances, so we brought this one to the doctor, and they shaved the tiger's forearm starting an IV. What they did is they had exchanged a tiger cub for a grizzly cub. So it was a baby tiger, still had the blue eyes, and every time it would growl, do that meow, little sound. So it was kind of cute. So there we go. That's my one story.
My name is Josh Biermann. I've been a paramedic here for the last 4 years, and I've been working here since 2009, so about the last 11 years. Usually we get here, shift changes at 7 a.m. So at the start of our shift, our first day, the main crew shows up at 7, backup crew stays home. Unless they get called in. We'll sit, have coffee, shoot the breeze, kind of caffeinate before we start talking to each other. Come out, we'll do rig checks, make sure all of our equipment's charged and fully stocked. We have all the meds and stuff we need, our rigs are clean, and we're able to take calls. Then, after that's done, we'll go through and we'll either do paperwork or we'll sit and watch TV if we have to. We cook all our meals here, do laundry, sleep. Everybody's kind of got their own specific jobs. I took my EMT class in 2007 when I was a senior in high school over in Towner. It was a 6-month course, fairly easy-ish. After that, I hemmed and hawed with doing some other stuff, and then ended up working as an EMT for a couple of years. Got a job here in 2009, and then in 2012 I decided to go to paramedic school in Fargo, and I did that for 3 years. So it wasn't bad.
What is your favorite and most rewarding part about your job?
Lights that work. Most rewarding part is we help a lot of people. We get to see some really cool stuff. I've done the delivering babies thing. I've seen people that don't have a pulse and that are still out in the community walking around because we got there on time and we did CPR and stuff. We do get to see some cool stuff. One of the coolest parts is there's still an adrenaline rush. If you want to become an EMT and paramedic, make sure you're really well-rounded. We kind of have to have our knowledge base in a little bit of everything. We need to know cardiology, neurology, endocrinology, OBGYN. We can't specify just again. And then if you do go get your EMT, get your EMT. You have to have it start anyway, and then work someplace for a while. Don't just go straight from EMT to paramedic. Go get some experience on a volunteer service or work flex someplace as just an EMT. Kind of figure out if that's really what you want to do. Shawn fell in a hole once.
A what? A hole?
He was walking out of a house and the stair collapsed and he ended up spraining his ankle. So that was fairly humorous.